Hey, welcome to this Science Masterclass with Mr. Salagaras. Today we're going to look at identifying elements, molecules and compounds in chemical formula and word formulas. Alrighty. Okay, it can be pretty difficult to determine the differences between an element, molecule and a compound when they're written in chemical formulas, as you can probably imagine. What we're going to do is look at comparing the differences between them so we can recognize them in both written and word formulas. That's our objectives for this clip today. Okay, so let's try and remember these important points. Okay, an atom is an element that is represented by its symbol or name as it would be represented on the periodic table. A molecule is two or more of the same element, so same species bonded together. So like O2 and H2, all those ones where you've just got the same element, atoms of the element bonded. A compound is two or more atoms of the same and or different element species. So things like H2O, you've got two hydrogen, one oxygen. You've got two species of atoms present there. So two species of elements, sorry, I should have said. Okay, an element. A chemical element is probably the most straightforward component of a chemical formula to identify. They're not very common in chemical equations, and they're represented as an individual or separate symbol or element name as it would be displayed on the periodic table. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so let's have a go at identifying the element here. I've circled it in red there in the chemical equation or the chemical formula at the top, and then the word formula down the bottom. So Cu for copper, we can tell that that's an element because there is only one atom of it present. I know that because there's no number after it or before it. I can see that in the word formula. Copper is also the element by itself there as well, right at the start. Groovy. Okay, a molecule is made up of two or more of the same element species. In a chemical equation, they are usually by themselves and have a number next to them. Let's have a look at that, see if we can figure out some of the ones here. Okay, we've got a formula of copper reacting with sulfur dioxide to produce copper sulfide and oxygen gas. So that's what's produced. I can tell that oxygen gas is my molecule because I've got two atoms of oxygen. It's by itself. Okay, don't get SO2 confused with being a molecule. SO2 is not a single element. It's actually a compound there where you've got one atom of sulfur and two atoms of oxygen. Okay, so look for the element by itself with a number next to it for the molecules when you're identifying those. Okay, compound, two or more atoms of the same and or different species. These are usually the largest component of a chemical formula. They are often the combination of a metal and a non-metal. Okay, in a word formula, the name of one of them often changes its ending. So these are the easier ones to look for. They're the big ones that you find. So here I've circled the compounds. We've got SO2, like I was talking about just before. That is the sulfur dioxide. Remember using our suffix there, the dioxide suffix, prefix. That's the one. Pre comes before. And then we've got the copper sulfide. We've got the suffix changing the end there of the non-metal. So you can see that these here are compounds because you've got two or more of the same and or different elements bonded together. Okay, let's have a practice at this. Identify the element, molecule, or compound in the chemical formulas using the arrows, circles, or highlighting to make clear each component. What I want you to do is to look at each of these different chemical formulas, but also the word equations, and work out which of them are the elements, which are the molecules, and which are the compounds. Chances are you have to go back through the slides, look at the things that we've just talked about previously to help you answer those. Have a go at it, see how you go. Okay, thank you for watching. Make sure you go back and see those points. If there's something that you missed, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Hey, thanks for watching.